So PFF claims we should sign Ja'Marr Chase to a new mega contract before training camp. Now, training camp, if you do not know, right now is around 12, 13 days away. It's less than 2 weeks away, okay? So we're kind of right now in that kind of fringy point. Actually, no, I think our training camp in mind is 26. So it's 15 days away. It's 2 weeks away. Roughly 2 weeks away, that's what I'm going to say. But we're kind of in that fringe right now where, you know, everyone's kind of enjoying and ending off their, you know, vacations, a little football vacations before training camp. And while I agree, PFF here, that, you know, let's get done this Ja'Marr Chase contract as soon as possible, because all you do when you delay it is increase the price tag of everybody, especially because newer guys get signed, money goes up, and it's always the next man up mentality. The problem is, if they could get this done, I'm sure they would have. Now, of course, there was probably some situation where Chase wanted to wait until Justin Jefferson got paid before he got his contract, because, you know, you want to be the next man up mentality there. You want to get the most money. But at the same time, it's going to be a difficult contract to work out. This is a multi-year contract. It's going to be, again, probably more money than Justin Jefferson. It's going to be an insane price tag. Again, yeah, as it says right here, the Bengals' choice is a no-brainer. They have to get Ja'Marr Chase a mega deal. It's just not easy to work that out. You know, that's something that's easier said than done. It's the same thing when it comes to quarterback contracts. It's like, people all the time say, like, oh, why haven't you signed him yet? Why haven't you signed your quarterback yet? Why haven't you done this and this yet? Trust me, most teams would not want to delay the inevitable. I mean, everyone knows you have to pay your quarterback. The problem is getting the quarterback contract done where both sides are happy, both sides feel like they're winning, and both sides feel like everything is perfect. It's easier said than done. I mean, you know, getting into a room with someone who, in all intents and purposes, believes they're worth one number, and then the team has to say, in a realistic point of view, for the salary cap, no, you're not. You're worth this number. That's why, again, having an agent is always nice, because when you don't have an agent, then it becomes the player having to hear that, and it becomes a mess. But at the end of the day, you go back and forth. Now, that's for simple contracts. These contracts like Joe Burrow, Ja'Marr Chase, Justin Jefferson, these are big boy contracts. These aren't just sit in a room and figure out a number. This is back and forth about guarantees. How much money you want guaranteed? What's your signing bonus? How much money you're going to be against the cap? Like, there's a huge process. So, yeah, I would agree. I would assume that they want to get this contract done as soon as possible. The problem is, again, and will forever be, just figuring that out, because that's not easy to do. Nonetheless, though, they say right here, the receiver has played at a historical level since he was drafted in 2021, catching 268 passes for 3,700 yards. The case for him to be re-signed, there's supposed to be a space here, I guess, doesn't need to be made. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And again, like, nobody's sitting here and telling you Ja'Marr Chase doesn't need to get re-signed or shouldn't get re-signed. It's really just, again, things that are easier said than done. You just the contract got to work out, and it takes time, and it takes back and forth, and this will eventually get worked out, clearly, just like the Joe Burrow contract. But I mean, again, I don't think it's going to get done before training camp. So I think this kind of is a stupid take in a way. And again, I love PFF, so I'm not trying to trash them. But I feel like this is kind of a stupid take, because at the end of the day, well, yeah, I 100% agree. You know, if you could get this done before training camp, that would be amazing. It just simply isn't even plausible. I mean, you have a guy who Chase is, you know, just got back from London with Joe Burrow. Not London, sorry, Paris with Joe Burrow. There's, actually, wait, no, he didn't go to Paris, my bad. Just Jefferson went to Paris. But you have a guy who's just coming back from his vacation, and everyone's getting ready for training camp. I'm sure there are conversations happening, but it's probably not as direct. Now, of course, Chase's agent is the one who's mostly have the conversations. I'm sure Chase is filled in, but it's mainly his agent anyway. But again, like I said, I think this will get done. I just don't think saying before training camp is logical. I think this contract, saying before the season, is a little bit more logical and probably could definitely happen. But even then, I don't know. And as we know with the Bengals, they don't work out contracts during the season. That's not how they work. They wait until the season's over to work out contracts. So if you don't have a contract by the end of the preseason, guess what? You're not getting a contract until next offseason. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.